Hello guys, TG Knight here, and today I'll be showcasing my Resonator Elemental Hero deck, so let's get into it. I start with like the most basic combo of this deck, where like I got the ID because of this combo, and well, you'll see it in a minute. It's like first turn Leo, and it's quite strong. And I'm going up against vampires, and I had some tough things in here, in this duel, some tough situations, but I think it worked out, so yeah. So again, here I decide not to make Star Eater, which I do run, but to attack with Anki to get like another mask change, and because eventually I'll get to do more damage to him. So that's why I decided not to go for Star Eater here. It turned out to not work very well because he had a deep prison, but I didn't know that beforehand, so yeah. Here he goes ahead and summons another sorcerer, and he gets that vampire fountain. This is where it gets quite annoying because he like gets rid of my Leo, and I was like, fuck, how do I get over this? But then I figured I could just go for max hero acid and get rid of the Anki, so his vampire vamp wouldn't be like worth that much anymore. So I could just get rid of them. And yeah, this is where like there's one pretty play here still, but like this is pretty much the end of the duel here. He goes for Vampire Bram and he tries to take my Leo, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take my own Leo and you're not gonna get it. So it was pretty funny actually, and here I wanted to go, I could go for another Leo or Star Eater, but he surrendered, so I won. Okay, here's another duel with this deck against a guy who's using Galaxies. And again, I can start off with my main combo, like first turn Leo, you just saw it, but this is like another duel. I've got some other cards in my hand. I can like next turn I could Star Eater, so that's what I'm trying to go for here. I get rid of Wolf's back row because back row is quite scaring me. Now I do the same as in last duel. I don't immediately go for Star Eater. Here I do, and that's where he surrenders because he just can't do anything. So yeah, that was this duel. This is another duel where I'm showing off my Elemental Hero deck. As you can see, I'm starting off with a really bad hand. It's his turn. He's the first turn, and I'm going up against Reptilians, and it was like a really annoying duel because I had like the worst hand ever. Eventually I won, but it cost me like quite some time to actually defeat this guy. The duel took quite long. Here, and I had never played against Reptilians before. So yeah, and this is the first time you actually see me make Dark Law. Let me pause here. First time you make me say Dark, you see me make Dark Law because I couldn't really do anything with Anki, and Dark Law was just a nice control monster. So I thought, well, let's make Dark Law. I mean, I run it twice, but I just like never use it in this deck because it's like it's just not very, it's not needed because you've got like Leo and Star Eater and such. So yeah. As you can see here, I still can't do much. I have got a nice play here. I mean, I get back this and still get Leo, even though I couldn't really do much with this hand. But I mean, like, look at my hand right now. It's just like 3 polys and 1 mask change. I can't do shit. And he's got a lot of back rows. I'll just decide to set vanities. I thought here, I knew he had Reptilian because he added it last turn. But I thought it targeted, I wasn't sure. So, but I thought, well, Leo cannot be targeted, so his attack won't decrease, but it wasn't a targeting effect, so that was like pretty annoying. So I decided to put Leo in defense mode here to just protect my life points. I'm like, look at my hand. I drew another mask change and I couldn't do anything with it. Here I drew a mask charge. It was actually pretty nice because I could get back Shadow Mist and then Dark Law and then add Elemental Hero Bubbleman. And I could attack directly with Anki, so I didn't have to deal with all those effects of those guys because I didn't know what he had said. Here I go for another Resonator play, and here is something quite interesting happens actually. He uses Offering to the Snake Deity, and he wants to get rid of Resonator and Anki, but I like get rid of my own Anki, as you can see here, to create another Anki. But now his complete effect does not trigger. And I don't know why this is. Maybe you guys can help me out. I think it is because offering it to Snake Deity, he has to destroy all three targets. Um, but because I removed one of the targets, he couldn't destroy the other two. That's what I think happened, but I'm not completely sure because I don't know the exact ruling for that card. So basically, here it was game. I um I should have played Vanities here earlier, so he couldn't like battle Vader, but I didn't expect it. I attacked and then I chained Vanities, but it was too late. But then he still surrendered, so I won, even though I had a very bad hand with like 3 polys and 2 mask chains and such. So, well, that's it. Then here's the deck profile. 3 Blazemen to search out your polys. So you can like very basic combo Resonator into Elemental Hero Blazeman. Blazeman is gonna get a Polymerization, a poly Blazeman with something else in your hand, doesn't matter what, to get like one of the level 8s and then Resonator with the level 8 to make Leo. Bubbleman is pretty important too, because you can like very easily summon him, and he's very important to bring out Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero is absolutely amazing. Shadow Mist is like your key card for your main combo, like Resonator. Shadow Mist searches, Mask Change on Shadow Mist creates Anki, and then like Resonator plus Anki makes Leo Protector of the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Then Creation Resonator, because if you've already got a Leo, then with Creation Resonator it's very easy to like create a Star Eater or another Leo. So it's just like to combo of another Leo you've already got in play, so it's pretty nice. You can also use it to make Elemental Hero Great Tornado, and then like probably Defusion or anything like that, and just or with Resonator and just go for another Leo. Well, Resonator is for obvious reasons this one. Speedrite, Tuck and Tomborg. It's in here because sometimes you've got like very clutch situations and you can't really do much. You can just like summon Creation Resonator if you've got it, and then which you can also search up with Resonator calls. It's not very hard to get into one of these, and especially summon this one, and then you can immediately go into like your Goyo Guardian. So that's pretty neat. Then Diffusion, because you can activate Polymerization, send like for example 2 cards from your hand, so you can search. You can send like for example you've already normal summoned that turn or something like that, but you can't do much. So you like Polymerization, Resonator, and Shadow Mist, for example, for Nova Master, and then you Diffusion your Nova Master, summon back Shadow Mist and Resonator. Shadow Mist effect triggers. You have to make sure that when you poly, you do not activate the effect of Elemental or Shadow Mist to search another hero, because then you can't use the effect to search a Mask Change. Because use Diffusion, summon those Resonator and Elemental or Shadow Mist, well, and then the same combo with Anki to create Leo. Desynchro is basically the same thing as Diffusion, but for Synchro monsters, like the same place. Fusion Recovery, it's to get back some shit. You saw me use it in the 3rd duel to get back my Resonator after I have made a Nova Master, and then go into Leo. Mass Change for obvious reasons, Mask Charge for obvious reasons, Polymerization obvious reasons, Regeki because it's just like very strong, Reversal of the Army, and Resonator Call to search out your heroes and your Resonators to go into your combos. Call of the Haunted, because sometimes you really need to bring back something. If you bring back Shadow Mist, you can get a Mask Change. If you bring back Blazeman, you can get a Polymerization. If you bring back Red Resonator, you can gain life points, and you can go into Synchro Place. You can also bring back like one of your extra deck monsters. You saw me use it in like the 1st duel, I believe, or the second, where I just like use it to negate his brand and get back my own Leo. Compulse is really strong, Nerf Force, like also quite obvious on Morning and Vanities. Then for the extra deck I've got 2 Dark Laws. It's not really necessary because you don't use it that much in this deck. Dark Law is just an amazing card for control, and that's why it's in there. Anki for combos, Acid for destroying background combos, Absolute Zero because you can combo off with him, and he's a very nice staple to go into, because the moment you go into him and your opponent tries to get rid of him, you destroy all of his monsters. Great Tornado, because sometimes you can't do anything with Creation Resonator or Speed or Tuck Tomborg, and then you can just go into him. Also, if you got like this thing, and something in your hand, like another hero. You can go with the hero in the wind with Polly, make Great Tornado, then like Fusion Recovery or Defusion to get like this thing, summon him and go into Star Eater. Then, well, Nova Master is like all the same stuff. Go your Guardian already told you, well, Leo is like your main go-to card, and Star Eater is like another nice thing to go into with your Resonators and Heroes. So that was the deck. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.